All these years, I've been struggling. Like, emotionally, physically, mentally, but mostly financially. It's not it's not fun being a runaway, a homeless girl. It's really scary and stressful. I mean, yeah, you can do whatever you want. No one's gonna ground you, no one's gonna yell, but there's no time to enjoy that freedom. You just have to think about surviving every single moment. How not to die, how not to starve, how not to freeze, how not to get attacked. I was 16 when I ran away. I lived with that woman I met online for about a year. After that, I just kind of bounced around. My whole thing was I'd use a dating app to meet girls, see if they'd let me stay over. Sometimes for a night, sometimes for a few days. Maybe a week, if I was lucky. At first, it wasn't so bad. I was meeting new people, and I felt loved, I guess, by all these different people. I felt free, like a bird. But then, some days, no one would say yes, and I'd have to find a place to hide. Dark alleys, corners of parks, parking lots, behind dumpsters, and just sleep there. But I wouldn't really call it sleeping. I'd wake up like every 15 minutes. Every little noise, I'd be wide awake. Because who knows what would happen if someone found me. I didn't want to find out. It was always so cold and dirty, and it smelled bad. Sometimes I'd just gather leaves, old newspapers, wrap them around me, and just wait for the sun to come up. It was pathetic, so pathetic. On days when I had nowhere to go, I'd use public restrooms to, wash up, brush my teeth. It was so embarrassing. And you know what's even more embarrassing? Walking around a fast food place, waiting for people to leave so I could grab what they didn't finish. A few leftover fries, a few sips of Coke. That was my lunch. I'd also check behind bakeries sometimes for the stuff they threw out that was still wrapped. Gross. I know, it's super gross. But when you're that hungry, when you're hopeless, being clean it doesn't matter anymore. Stealing was another option. It's not that hard to sneak a little food out of a grocery store. But I'd honestly rather eat food out of a dumpster than get caught. I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss my bed, or my mom's cooking. Back then, I might not have felt loved, but at least I wasn't living like a street rat. Life sucks either way, I guess. During the day, I'd spend hours at the library to charge my phone, use the Wi-Fi, the AC, the bathroom, and just to feel normal for a little while. And that's where I'd look for a place to stay. It really felt like I was begging sometimes. I'd say the success rate was maybe 10%, if that. Most people just couldn't or wouldn't. Things weren't getting any easier. So I started looking for boys too. It was a desperate move, but it worked. I'd say 90% of the time, if I asked a guy if I could stay the night, they'd just open the door. No questions asked. But you know what that implies, right? When a girl asks for that, they think you want sex. They saw me as a whore, and they treated me like one. I can't really blame them. I was using them, they were using me. Maybe I really was one. It felt terrible. One time, I was at this guy's apartment, and he drugged me. When I woke up, I was tied up. He had waited for me to wake up, and then he hurt me. Physically, sexually. He just wanted me to feel it, to hurt as much as possible. He knew I wouldn't go to the police. All I could think was, stupid me. And So this is it. This is how my pathetic little life ends. I finally realized, living like that, day by day, it wasn't going to work. I probably should have figured that out on day one. A girlfriend told me that, as a girl, there are ways to make money fast. Porn, OnlyFans. And honestly, being sexy, or even doing sexual stuff, it wasn't a huge deal to me anymore. But I still couldn't do it. I can't. I'm too anxious about being on camera. Even with a mask on, I can't. I'm not sure why. Maybe I'm just scared my family, or someone from my old town, would see me. But there was another way. Being a part-time girlfriend. It doesn't pay as much, but it's safer. No sex involved. It's just dating, holding hands, maybe a kiss, but that's it. And the best part? The guys pay for everything. Meals, movies, whatever we do. It's like making money while having fun. So that's what I did. I became a part-time girlfriend, as a full-time job. Yeah, a full-time job. My schedule got packed, almost every day. Morning, afternoon, night, sometimes a different guy for each. It was exhausting. But it was so much better than hunting for a place to sleep or digging through trash for food. I was eating well. I could afford a cheap motel room most nights. And after a while, I had enough to get my own little place, a place I could call home. It felt amazing. It felt good. It felt safe. Even though it was tiny, like 100 square feet, with a shared bathroom down the hall, it was mine. I couldn't even tell you how many guys I dated. Most of them were actually really nice, sweet, but it didn't change anything for me. I'm still only attracted to girls.
Hanging out with guys, it was just a job. That's all. I even had a few regulars. After a while, I stopped taking new clients, and I went back on the dating app, the real ones, looking for an actual relationship, something true. It felt like I was finally getting back on my feet.